Hello everyone, this is Girish and welcome to another episode of AI Data News. Today we will look at one of the recent news published in Times of India, which is about who is spending the most in defense. So we will definitely look at that data along with insights and trends, but also look at why AI matters in defense. What are the key applications for AI in defense? And also, what's the future outlook of AI in defense? So let's get started. So this is the data which was published. The topic was who's spending the most on defense, and they were highlighting, there are many other data points where they were highlighting what's the impact on country, environment, and things like that. But our focus is to look at this data and then understand how AI is definitely, or technology and modernization is playing a role here. So when you look at this data, the most obvious is USA with 997 billion spending. This data is defense budget of 2024. And then next is obviously China in Asia, Russia, followed by Russia, and India. You can see it is 86.1 billion. Then we have on similar lines Germany, UK, Saudi Arabia in the 80s billion, and then you have Ukraine, France, and Japan. So this is the data points. I also gave this to ChatGPT to analyze and create some visualizations, and so you can see here. So this is another view where it shows global defense spending landscape. As you can see, USA is the highest, nearly 40%, 50% of global spend. Then China, followed by other countries like Russia, India. And so insights and trends about this is that US remains undisputed leader. Rising Asian powers reshaping the balance in spending. Then because of the conflict which is between Ukraine and Russia is also driving that spending for Russia. Then technology and modernization, more important than scale. So we will focus on that. And so let's look at why AI in defense matters. So the defense is shifting from hardware to intelligence because it requires very faster decision making, precision and information dominance, and of course, autonomy in operations. And defense is no longer just about tanks and missiles. It's about information dominance, precision, and speed. AI provides faster decision making, predictive intelligence, and autonomous capabilities. So next, let's look at key AI applications in defense. The first one is surveillance and observation. Now here, AI-powered drones, satellite imaging, automated threat detection, these are all key AI applications for this area. The next one is cybersecurity and cyber warfare. So here it will be AI for intrusion detection, autonomous response systems, disinformation tracking. Then next we have autonomous weapons and drones. So here it can be unmanned aerial vehicles, which are known as UAVs, robotic tanks, swarms of mini drones. Then predictive maintenance and logistics. So here it is about AI models, predicting equipment failures, optimizing supply chain, decision support, and war gaming. So here it will be about AI simulation for strategy, scenario planning, battlefield decision making. And then we have soldier augmentation. So for any soldier, which is AI-enabled wearables, exoskeletons, enhanced situational awareness tools. So next, little bit on ethical and strategic consideration, as it's a very sensitive area. Autonomous weapons debate, right? Humans versus machine. And so it's very important that there is human in the loop versus machine autonomy. because that is something is always going to help us keep AI in control. Then AI arms race risk, right? Especially US China rivalry or any other country. So it's a very big risk, and that is something has to be considered. Bias and trust issues in AI predictions, critical when human lives are at stake, and responsible AI in defense, very, very critical. Whether it's UN, whether it's NATO, whether it's Geneva talks, it's all about global calls for responsible AI in defense. Very important. Then let's look at future of AI in defense. From hardware heavy to software intelligent militaries. So here it is definitely the move which is happening, and it's getting better. So AI will be the backbone of next gen warfare. So whether it is cyber, space, or hybrid warfare, public-private partnership is the key. So partnership with private tech companies, and it is going to be a very key differentiator. Nation with, or you can say smaller nations may leapfrog with AI-driven smart defense. And that is very good because by investing in AI-driven smart defense, they can actually leapfrog, and instead of traditional large-scale armies, they don't need that. So this is SIPRI.org, which is the source of data which was published in Times of India for the defense spending. So just wanted to highlight that this is an independent resource on global security. SIPRI stands for Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. And you can always visit that, SIPRI.org, and explore if you are very interested. They also have SIPRI Yearbook 2025 looks like coming up. And so here they have a lot of news about this area, especially if you look at the database. So they have some database on arms transfer database, mapping ATT relevant cooperation and assistant activities database, SIPRI arms industry database, SIPRI multilateral peace operations database, SIPRI military expenditure database. And so they have other resources also just to explore. And I'll show you one of them. So this is the one. And so here, if you go, you can get some details here. They will tell you sources and methods, regional coverage, frequently asked questions, terms and conditions. They've explained this complete details here. You can access the database here directly, or you can download the expenditure database Excel sheet. So SIPRI is an independent international institute dedicated to research into conflict, armaments, arms control, and disarmament. Established in 1966, SIPRI provides data analysis and recommendations based on open sources. So I came across this when I was looking at this news, so this was also new for me. So feel free to explore. This is a very good, looks like they have a yearbook also coming up. So that's a brief information I wanted to share, which I came across, and hope this was useful. Looking forward to a few more like this. Thanks again, and have a good one. Bye.